Hi Leo, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. Let's get your reading for May 2020 started. I'm using the Fountain Tarot and I'm going to pull a Celtic cross. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020. I wait for one card to drop, and that's my sign. That's the end of the shuffle. But sometimes cards pop out and they give us a little bit of a clue about what the reading's about. So I take that as a side read and I'll read that out to you as well. Alright, so this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please. And thank you. Whoop, there we go. And I end the shuffle as usual. So that's the one card. Leo, Two of Cups is the situation. Let's check on the bottom. There you are. Sun card. Leo. All right. Challenge. High Priestess. Consciously, you got 5 of Coins. Don't feel bad. This is just what's on your mind right now, and 5 of Coins is something that pops out for everybody lately due to our situation. Now, subconscious, we've got 3 of Swords. Ouch. Okay. Recent past, 7 of Cups. Recent future, 10 of Cups. Yay! That's amazing. This is the happily ever after card coming up, okay? You right now, 7 of Coins. Around you, Chariot, hopes and fears, justice, and the outcome. 7 of Wands. Not bad. Not bad, Leo. Not bad. All right, so there you are, Sun on the bottom. Very, very positive. Aside from it being, represented by the sign of Leo, it also speaks to children, childbirth, sunny destinations, travel, and summertime, August, your birth month. All right. But let's read about the situation here, and then I'll clarify with tons of oracle cards. The situation here is 2 of Cups. So this is about some kind of relationship that you are in, whether it be a partnership or a friend or your soulmate, karmic connection, love, your spouse, whatever. This is some kind of cups to do with emotions, some wonderful partnership. The challenge here is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is representing your intuition. Sorry, something just jiggled at the side. Okay, anyway, so the High Priestess represents your intuition or a secret that's going to be revealed, or generally when you're doing a reading, if I see the High Priestess pop out and I'm asking a question, it's basically about something saying you already know what the answer is. So since the High Priestess sees beyond the veil, and she can she's like the youthful version of the Empress. Okay, so the High Priestess is a little bit colder. Here in the challenge, it's saying not using your intuition or something being kept a secret. Okay, consciously, you've got 5 of Coins, and this is the card about feeling left out in the cold, lack of faith, lack of funds, and especially right now, due to what's going on in the world, this is about possibly health issues. Especially for, self-isolation and illness. 5 of Coins can come up about that, because Pentacles or Coins have to do with the physical body or physical things, material things. These 2 are left out in the cold. There is support there. There's the church. If they want to go in and get that help, it's available. But how I also read the 5 of Coins is this is when you're going your own way, and you can get support, but that church with the light and the food and the warmth and the shelter, even though it supplies those things, there's a catch to it. All that foundation of faith and commitment and deep roots and so on. And so sometimes 5 of Coins comes up when you want to go your own way. Here it shows 2 people who look kind of feeling like left out, sad, and in the cold. So in your mind, Leo, right now, you might be feeling that there's some situation where you are feeling lonely, left out. Obviously, due to what's going on in the world, everyone's self-isolating. So maybe you're feeling left out, but it looks like, just like there's 2 people here and there's 2 people here, there is someone there with you. Now, subconscious, you got the Three of Swords. This is some loss, heartbreak, disappointment, a breakup that you are not over. And this is in your subconscious. Some wound to your heart, some ouchy feelings here that you have not processed fully yet, and you're still in it. And that's why you can see the Five of Coins and the Three of Swords, conscious, subconscious, okay? It's something where you feel left out, you know, out in the cold. Now, in the recent past, you have, I always get a phone call when I do readings. Sorry. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Now, how do I? Okay, so where was I? In the recent past, let's go on to that. You have Seven of Cups. And Seven of Cups is about a lot of fantasizing, building castles in the sky, they say. And it's just every cup is full of some kind of ideal. And you got a lot of things on your mind. You've got a lot of hopes. You've got big plans. And this is about not quite having any action done yet, or nothing really having materialized yet. But sometimes it's like a kid in a candy store thinking about all the possibilities. So there might be some opportunity that is getting your mind going and very inspired and excited, and you're trying to think of what it is out of all these different things, the cups, which are full of either like victory or the big house, the perfect mate, beauty, all these different types of things. And it's saying you're trying to figure out in the past what it is that you really want to make you happy. And the wonderful thing is, in the recent future, you get 10 of Cups. And 10 of Cups is the joy, the partner, the home, the dog, the kids, marriage, whatever it is that's your happily ever after. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but whatever it is that is your definition of, you know, completion and happiness. So this is coming up in the recent future, and this is due to this partnership, whatever relationship this is. And it looks like if there's right now hardship or some kind of loss or feeling isolated or whatnot, due to this being, you know, the summer card, the sun card, the Leo card in August, it looks like by August, something's going to turn around and make you very, very happy. From thinking about things to figuring it out and finding that joy. Right now, naturally here, the Seven of Coins, it makes sense. It's waiting for your harvest. Seven of Coins, Seven of Cups. Thinking about what it is that's going to make you really happy. Seven of Coins here. When you put all that hard work taking care of your garden, and it's almost time for harvest. Not quite yet. Got to wait a little bit longer. The results may be a little bit different than what you're expecting, but it's going to be a blessing regardless. And so this is Seven of Coins, waiting for the time when you can act, when you can manifest. Around you, there seems to be some travel. It could be a Cancer with the Chariot card. But this is really about, you know, going out, traveling, or going out to get something to, it's a Kingmaker card. When you go after something you really want, and this is a fate card, by the way, it's fated, whatever is going on here. And this is the energy surrounding you. Either this is someone coming for you, or you going traveling and finding someone when you travel. Okay, so it looks like you're waiting, but the energy around you is that of the Chariot. Okay, going off into battle, the Kingmaker card. Winning, coming back a king. All right, could be a Cancer. Now, in your hopes and fears, you have Justice. And Justice is about, it can be about marriage, you know. Maybe you're hoping for marriage, because Justice has to do with all things with legal system, contracts, marriage, prenups, blah, 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 blah. But it can also be about needing balance. It can also represent the sign of Libra. It can also, and this could be, you know, something to do with in your hopes and fears of hoping. I feel like this is hoping for that balance, hoping for that, getting what you're putting in finally getting what you feel you deserve. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Unless some of you are afraid of some kind of legal outcome that's not going to work in your favor. I don't know. So because this is in the hopes and fears. The outcome is 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is what happens after the 6 of Wands. And 6 of Wands is about a level up, a promotion, something where you're recognized for some skills, or you get some kind of notoriety or acclaim. 7 of Wands happens when you have to defend what you've earned. So here it's about, in the tarot, it's when, you know, this person is described as being called out of bed and like, you know, kind of having to immediately on the spot defend what they have. And you can see the 6 wands are down here and this person's a little bit above the crowd. It's saying that you do have the power, the energy to overcome any challengers. Okay, so also it can be the card of blocking. So let me see where this is going with some oracle cards. I'm going to start with Miracles Now by Gabrielle Bernstein. So can we please get a card for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020, please? This is for Leo for May 2020. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. By the way, Leo, I'll have your weekly readings out. Ooh, oh my goodness. All right, let's check the one on the bottom. Peace is in my pulse. I'll put these all out. Okay, peace is in my pulse. And we have, to relinquish control, I simply let loose and allow myself to be more childlike. And that's a Happy Sun card there as well. Okay, and then we go, I make time to recharge my battery. The world needs my energetic light. I dish out compliments sincerely and liberally. The key to getting what I want is to ask for it. Okay, so those are very straightforward. I'm going to let it resonate with you as it will. Okay, now this is the Wild Kuan Yin Pocketbook Edition. I'm going to turn it this way so I don't see the pictures. By Elena Fairchild. I have another deck coming from her. I think it's called the Lightworkers Oracle or something. Should be here in a few weeks. This is for Leo for May 2020. Please, can we get some clarity, some clarification for Leo for May 2020? Can we please get a card for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020? There we go. All right. So this is I think this is the Blessings of the Kata Bestowed, but it says on the Pocketbook Edition, it's got a different title. Okay, so the creative power. The mind often wants to see and know exactly what is around the corner, but to manifest, we have to give up certainty and embrace the creative process. Choosing to live creatively will bring you more joy and success than any amount of certainty ever could. Okay, I'll leave that this here, and I'll check the one on the bottom as well. So the one on the bottom is this one. Medicine of the Divine Mother. Choose your divine medicine to feel grounded and peaceful. Your morning walk, daily prayer, or yoga class, your time to dance each evening or meditate, to do an oracle card reading, or sit quietly with a cup of tea and reflect upon what you are grateful for in that moment. Simple daily routines done with awareness allow you to feel my love for you. All right? Okay. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I have the book for the guidebook for the larger deck. So let me just look it up real quick, okay? Because I know that there's deeper messages to these cards. So I know that one. Here we go. So if you look, we've got, where was it? I just saw it. Here, this one. So remember me, the Divine Mother within. As you can see, that's that card. So let me read you a bit of this part. Mommy issues. Okay, so in a reading, this oracle is a sign from the Divine Mother. She's helping you and guiding you from within now. She has heard your requests for help and she is responding. Tune into your own inner wisdom and trust yourself. This is the way that you can allow her to help you. If you are opening up to healing work, creative expression, or any way of putting your voice out into the world in service to love, the oracle comes to you as confirmation that you are meant to do this. If you are a channel for spiritual energy or communication, for divine guidance, or even seeking to walk the path of spiritual guidance for others, the Divine Mother is acknowledging that she will be and already is working from within you to support your work and to assist others to heal and grow. If you are doubting your ability to mother and care for yourself or others, remember that you have the love of Divine Mother within you. Trust your connection to the Mother wisdom within. Okay, so it's just a little bit of here what I was talking about is if our human experiences of mothering have been neglectful, critical, controlling, smothering, or demanding of perfection, if they have denied us of our brightness and talent, have asked too much or too little of us, or are based on fear of the outside world, then we may well have trust issues with the idea of being mothered. Yet the Divine Mother has no need to test us, to challenge us, forsake us for another, or judge us in any way. Her need is to mother us. What that means is that she offers us enough sanctuary and unconditional love to feel safe to venture into life, to grow, to take risks, and to truly do our best to live a full, authentic life. Okay, so it's saying here, I choose to support myself, to trust myself, and I ask for the Divine Mother to assist me in living my best and fullest life with loving connections to others and a sense of internal security and trust in myself and life. Thank you. Okay, so this is this one. And in the past, you got the blessings of the Kada bestowed. I know that that's that one. That is page 97. So I'll show you. There's the book. There's the picture. Okay. In this one, if you feel that something is over or that something new needs to begin, this oracle brings reassurance that all situations in your life are held in the hand of the divine and are being attended to according to grace. Pray for what is rightfully yours and then let go with absolute trust that you are being cared for by the Divine Mother in all her power, tenderness, and grace. This oracle is a sign of good intention and goodwill, of divine presence in new relationships, and is an auspicious gift for new beginnings. These blessings are very special and are given to you now from the Divine Mother. Nurture your anticipation of that goodness in your life with joy in your heart. So it says in a reading, relationship healing will be given now, and you're guided to let go of your attachment to the outcome. This may be the healing of past pain in romantic or other type of relationship and the support for you to find the courage to open to love again in a new way. And blah, 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 blah. If you've been feeling excited, positive, or happy within yourself for a time, if you've not been, it is time for that to change. Open your heart and mind to new possibilities and allow yourself to feel optimistic about your future, for there is much blessing headed your way. So fantastic. That's what I wanted to read. This, I was telling you about, 7 of Cups gives me the energy of this feeling left out, this loss and heartbreak, of trying to figure out in the recent past what it is that you really want out of all these different cups that offer different things for fulfillment. What's going to make you happy? And in the recent future, it shows that this is going to make you happy. And I think this is due to some kind of move here, okay? Time frame, summer. Okay. Let's get a Gateway Oracle card by Denise Lynn. This is for Leo for May 2020, please. Can we please get a card for Leo for May 20? Oh, this is so many. Oh my God, okay. Igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. I'm gonna leave that here. Leave it here for now. Following your bliss. My soul sings with joy. And giving birth. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. On the bottom, breaking barriers. I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. So this, I can tell you right now, because it's one of my favorite cards in this deck. You see how this bush or this plant or whatever you want to call it is dried up looking and dead, but there is this new life coming out of it. And, you know, even though this kind of looks not so hospitable, the surrounding area, you see this ray of light coming forward. It's a very potent card in this deck. It's talking about when there is death or loss or an end to something. This is equivalent to the phoenix rising from the ashes, bigger, badder, better than before. And it's saying here, with this new life, it's going to be something fabulous coming in. Sunlight here coming in again, sun here. I feel like this is around summertime, okay? So this is a very, very good card. Let's read those to you. Igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. Wait, I just came upon giving birth. So let me read that first. It says, I'm bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. And the universe wants you to know, perhaps there is a quality, project, or talent within you that wants to be born. You have been nurturing and caring for it, and this is the perfect moment to share it with the world. Release it and let it soar. Give birth to your hopes and dreams. Timing is everything, and the time is now. So the questions to ask yourself. Is there anything I've been putting off that I need to birth in my life? Is there something I've put forth that I regret or haven't acknowledged? Am I ready to birth a new way of expressing myself in this world? Okay, so let's read the card meaning. It's time to launch a new project. The ideas that have been gestating within you are ready to manifest. With attentive care and feeding, miracles can abound. Amazing. So following your bliss, my soul sings with joy. It says, do what gives you joy. Celebrate and have fun. You do not need to suffer to grow. In fact, true happiness comes from following the dictates of your soul. Take steps today to expand your joy. You don't need to do it all at once, but you do need to start. The universe wants you to know, if you don't follow your bliss now, when will you? If you've been waiting to act until circumstances are different or somehow better, you may have a long wait. Some people put off following their North Star until they graduate, get married, have kids, or retire. If you continue to do so, you may never attain genuine happiness. Take steps today to experience the sweet nectar of life. Questions to ask yourself, what feeds my soul? How can I follow my bliss? What is blocking me from living a life filled with joy? So it's saying, you know, find your joy and do it now, okay? So, because this is coming from a space of trying to figure it out, a lot of overthinking things, and then finding it in the recent future. So it says, I am strong, where is it? Valiant and courageous. Card meaning, move forward fearlessly, gather your inner forces and take a risk. Speak up for yourself by honoring your truth. This isn't the time to be timid or hold back. Go forward gallantly with your banner of truth waving in the wind. You are a light bearer for others. The universe wants you to know, being courageous doesn't mean that you're not afraid. It means that in spite of fear and hesitation, you take action anyway. It's all right to fall down, just don't stay down. Do not allow yourself to be limited by the beliefs of others or even your own beliefs. Face your fears, go beyond the boundaries of your self-imposed barriers. I saw barriers somewhere. Did I see barriers? Let loose, battery, compliment. No, I didn't. Okay, never mind. What does it say? Go beyond the boundaries of your self-imposed barriers. Live passionately and boldly. Questions to ask yourself. What could this card represent about my own fears? How can I overcome fear and step into courage? What is the ultimate outcome if I conquer my hesitations? All right, so hesitations, fear, second-guessing yourself, waiting too long. That's all in the Seven of Cups. Let me pull now some romance angels to see when this 10 of Cups is happening here, okay? Or find out more about it. So this is the Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Can we please get a card for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020? Okay, it fell here. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. On the bottom, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So it looks like there's nothing right now. Okay, it looks like this is something that's going to happen, and I'm feeling summertime, okay, due to the Sun card. So let's read these cards. Stay optimistic. The romance angels send you this card to remind you that you have a strong influence upon your love life satisfaction. If you've been complaining or worrying lately, the angels guide you to shift to a more optimistic perspective. Even if you've had your romantic hopes repeatedly dashed, there's still reason to hold the faith that real love can be yours if you believe it. Today, take action steps to positively manifest the love life you desire. Whether you're single or in a partnership, begin by visualizing yourself as romantically happy and satisfied. See and imagine yourself with a wonderful partner who embodies the qualities that are important to you. Imagine that person appreciating and loving you too. You can write lists, conduct journaling sessions about your feelings, hopes, desires, and intentions. You can also create a dream board with images and phrases related to your love life goals pasted onto a poster board. Daily look at this dream board with positive intent and follow any inner guidance to take actions related to your dreams. Your positive outlook will make you a more physically and energetically attractive person, which will definitely help your relationship with yourself and everyone else too. So, you can't really do much right now because everybody's in self-isolation. It's not the time for going out and meeting people, really. So that's why I think you're getting to stay optimistic. It doesn't, there is a partnership here right now, but that's the situation, okay? This partnership or this soulmate union or love or romance or whatever you want to call it. But this feeling, again, of heartbreak, loss, feeling left out. It looks like you are doing that. You were trying to figure things out. But it's saying, aside from trying to figure things out, which you are, you've put a lot of work into, staying optimistic, finding your joy, taking action in your love life, not just sitting back and complaining about everything that's not working out, and then manifesting. And I feel like it's summertime when you manifest because there is life coming after all of this disappointment. Okay, so romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. The stirrings within your heart represent the song of romance calling to you. This card comes to you as guidance to follow the pathway of those feelings. Perhaps you've met someone who made your heart leap and you wondered whether to pursue him or her. Well, this card says that the answer is yes. Take action by flirting, asking the person out on a date, or making your feelings known. If you've recently been longing for more romance in your life, this card is a signal to take charge of making that happen. You can romance yourself by, for example, treating yourself to a luxurious massage or pedicure, buying yourself presents, or watching a romantic movie. You can also actively pursue and attract romance. First, affirm that it is already inside of you. A partner definitely brings these feelings to the surface. However, they were within you as a potential initially. The more you affirm, I am romantically loved, the more you attract this condition within yourself and through a relationship. In some cases, you'll receive this card as a signal that you are ready for a new relationship. It then guides you to take action, such as being aware of people you meet who may be potential partners, as well as frequenting places where such potential partners may be. These would be locations or events associated with your hobbies and interests. So I'm getting here the energy of don't just sit back and feel like, your hopes have been repeatedly dashed and so there's no point and it's just not happening for you. It's saying that you have to first light that spark within yourself, love yourself, treat yourself, and then put yourself in that frame of mind and take action. Go out and about when you can. Follow your own interests and hobbies, and you'll meet somebody. And it looks like with a chariot around you, it's either coming in or you are going to be traveling and meeting it. Okay, again, breaking barriers after a long time of, oh, that's where I saw the barriers. Yeah, it was here. After a long time of, no growth or disappointments. Now, where am I I'm gonna pick a spiritual guidance card from Megan Watterson, is this? Yeah, Megan Watterson's a Divine Feminine Oracle. We're gonna end with this one. This is a spiritual guidance oracle card. Can we get a card, please, for Leo for May 2020? Can we get some spiritual guidance, some advice, please, for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020? For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020. Can we get a card, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2020? I'm going to pick one. I'll cut the deck. Okay, one on top. Diana, Queen of the Wilderness, the language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. So Greek goddess Diana, goddess of the hunt. When I get this card, I see it as being focused. Look at her face. Thank you, Goddess Diana, for showing up here. Staying focused, going after what you want. Now, she's got this bow and arrow, and I believe it said something about, even though she has these magical weapons, she doesn't use them to hurt anyone or anything, but it's more speaking to kind of staying focused, going after what you want, and not backing down. But I will read a little bit about Diana, and I always check the one on the bottom as well. Marguerite Porret, the mystic of divine love. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. Okay, so we'll read both of these to you. Okay, I'm going to start with Diana. Okay, these are not in alphabetical order. Diana first is 190. So there's a bit about her, and then there is a description. Then there's when your soul selects her card. So when your soul selects her card, sometimes the answer is the simple elemental need to just walk barefoot in the grass, or even better, the mud. Sometimes we get so caught up in what's happening or what isn't happening that we forget to just be. We forget that there is tremendous power surging up from the earth, wanting to take whatever energy is no longer serving us. We forget that we can commune with the trees, those ancient protectors and elders whose language comes with the help of the wind and the slow, soft caress that touches our cheek. Answers sometimes need to come from the basic desire of the body to feel grounded here on earth. Diana is associated with fertility, the phases of the moon, and the ability to communicate with animals. Of course, not with any human language, but with the frequency of love and intention, which animals perceive. If we open ourselves up to it, we can connect to the wisdom in the natural world, even if we live far from it. Even if we're deep in the heart of the busiest city, a sign on a bus, a logo on a t-shirt, or a card someone sends us may carry an image of the animal that wants to reach us. Or we may be visited by a possum on the fire escape, or a hawk on a window ledge. We don't have to be in the wilderness to access the wisdom of the natural world. The wilderness is within us. We are part of it. There's so much more we can receive from the wordless life all around us. We just have to develop the heart that can hear it. So soul voice meditation is, what spirit animal has medicine or a message to give me in this moment? Intention, the language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. Okay, so just a little bit about her. It says that she is the independent, free-spirited goddess who communes with the moon, the natural world, and all those who cannot speak for themselves. She is equivalent to the Greek goddess Artemis. And Diana, covered in breasts, symbolizes her worship as a fertility goddess for women. Okay, so for some of you, I'm going to just put it out there. It says she's the daughter of Jupiter and Latona, born on the island of Delos with her twin brother Apollo, god of the sun. Okay, fertility, which she's representing, and also just to let you know, the sun card does represent fertility as well, okay, and childbirth. Some of you that might be in the card, and then giving birth, okay? Yeah, okay, so definitely for some of you, this is about this 10 of Cups. It might even be for some of you medical issues, or you've been trying to get pregnant and it's been heartbreak and loss where you might have, you know, where it has not happened for you. And it's saying here that not to give up. Fertility, giving birth, and the sun, which also represents childbirth as well, okay? So, and the blessings of the kata bestowed. This is like something that Tibetans give, this white silk scarf that's called the kata when there's something auspicious that happens, some auspicious event. Okay, so it's kind of like a gift, kind of an honorific kind of recognizing of someone who's achieved something, or you want to congratulate them for something. Okay, so 10 of Cups in the recent future, it definitely looks like this is going to be possibly for some of you either about giving birth, getting pregnant, and look, again, breaking barriers, life after so much like loss, or you know, where it looks all dried up and now there's new life. So I'm telling you something like that, looking like, you know, in the summertime as well. For others, it looks like disappointment, but new love coming in, and staying optimistic. Okay, for the summer. Summer is looking good for you, but that's your birthday month anyways. And taking action. And to stay positive, stay optimistic, and to stay joyful. Okay, and not just feel like this is always happening to me, and to keep on staying optimistic, and it will happen. Okay, let's read Marguerite Porete. Where are you? Okay, number 17, page 17. So when your soul selects her card, there's nothing more powerful than remembering that we are love, and there's nothing and no one outside of us that is needed in order to realize this. It's between our experience of the divine and our own soul. We can let go of what we think we need to prove, or who we think we need to be in order to receive love, because we remember that we are love. Then we can stand in that truth, even through flames. Marguerite is a courageous truth teller, and the truth of her experience is that love alone can free us, not the love another might give us, not the love of family or of friends. All of this is powerful and significant, but the true source of love for us is in the fact that we are a soul, and that the soul is in union with the divine. She reminds us when we've forgotten that love is the essence of who we are, and that true love is found within. Marguerite says, love has no beginning, no end, and no limit, and I am nothing except love. There is a time to own and to know this truth more fully. It is the most profound and radical act we can ever take, knowing the love we already are. Soul voice meditation. How can I feel the love that I am more deeply? Intention, love is divine, and I am nothing except love. I'll read you a little bit about her as well. Oh, great. Marguerite was burned at the stake in 1310. The Mirror of Simple Souls continued to gain in popularity, but was distributed as an anonymous text until 1946, when Romana Guarnieri identified Latin manuscripts of the mirror in the Vatican. What was she saying? Oh, she wrote a spiritual masterpiece titled The Mirror of Simple Souls. It reveals the spiritual process she went through to be transformed by divine love. I am God, says love, for love is God and God is love, and this soul is God by the condition of love. By 1306, the Bishop of Cambrai deemed her work heretical and condemned it to be burned in Poret's presence. Even so, it continued to circulate widely throughout the Middle Ages, and in some ecclesiastical centers, it was embraced as an almost canonical piece of theology. Porete was ordered to stop circulating her book and to recant her ideas of God as love, but she refused. Then she was arrested. Catholic Church conducted an unprecedented trial to decide her fate. Like Joan of Arc, much of her life is recorded because of the transcripts of her lengthy trial. She maintained her truth, and that the soul has no other will but God's, and that when the soul is united with God's love, this state of union causes the soul to transcend the contradictions of this world. Oh, so beautiful. All right. She says, Marguerite Porete is the essence of divine love and the truth that all we are is love. Marguerite was born a French Beguine, born in the mid-13th century. The Beguine movement, sorry if I'm saying it wrong, was a spiritual revival among women in the late Middle Ages that emphasized an imitation of Christ's life. These Beguines are holy women lived together in semi-monastic communities. They were not nuns, they didn't take formal vows, and could leave at any point, but they lived with shared spiritual intention. So again, she wrote the Mirror of Simple Souls. All right. Thank you so much to these two goddesses. Okay, I just wanted to say this looks like it's for, you know, it's hitting different topics here. It's about pregnancy after an inability, okay? There's fertility here. There's life after a long time of, you know, loss, feeling this loss. And it looks like it's something to do with the physical body as well. And something like, whether it be a romance that's coming up in the summertime, travel and meeting someone in the summertime, August for your birthday month, or having pregnancy after, you know, failed attempts before giving birth with Diana with fertility, and the Sun card with Leo as well as representing children and childbirth, and some auspicious event that's going to, you know, involve getting congratulations. Okay, so here we have this mother and her child as well, and this is her reflecting back on her childhood, and this speaks to your ability to mother, okay, and having these fears, or due to, you know, possibly how you were raised or mothered. Okay, so any way you slice it, it's saying don't wait for something to happen. Take action, stay positive, optimistic, do what makes you happy and brings out your joy. Something fantastic is coming in. 10 of Cups. That is your happily ever after, whatever that is. Whether that be getting pregnant, finding your love match, getting married, whatever it is. Okay? It's coming. It's fated. All right, Leo. That was a wonderful read. Very, very sweet. Very moving. Thank you to the goddesses. I will have your weeklies out in a few days. All right? Bye for now.